Hello everyone, this is Team Velar Kodaris presenting before you simply message and study application. So, as you all know, during this lockdown and pandemic, every school and colleges have been shifted to have been shut down, and the teaching learning have been shifted in e format. That is, everything is done through internet. Every study material, teaching classes have been conducted through internet. But as you know, in our country, there's a huge section of society which don't have good access to proper access to internet or has no access to internet. There have been there have been several articles in the media that showing that there have been students traveling hundreds of kilometers to get proper internet and attend e-classes. Also, there have been news that some students climbing high buildings to get proper network and attend get their study material or attend the classes. So we're trying to solve this problem. So what we are presenting a solution that allows teachers and teachers to send study material, quizzes, tests to student without the need of any internet connection. We are doing this by using SMS. As you all know, SMS is a very lightweight protocol that can be sent in any remote corner of our country. That in a very even in a very remote corner of our country, the SMS can be received and sent. So we are trying to what we are doing is we have a web application and a phone application. So where a web application is used by teacher to upload quizzes, study materials, and this study materials and quizzes are converted into a SMS format and sent to Twilio, where Twilio forwards with this SMS to our student who have been registered through a phone number. So a student application receives a SMS that uh, contains quizzes, classes, study material in specific format that we read through our mobile application, and convert them into a readable format to be displayed on a mobile application to be so that the student can get the study material or attend quizzes and answer the quizzes and send back the answers of quizzes back to the teacher using SMS. So let's start with the web application. Ajay, over to you.
So basically, we have two parts in our application. One part is the web application, which the teachers will use, and another is the offline mobile application, which will read the messages, SMSs from that local device. So in the case of the teacher's web application, the teacher can either create new classes, register new students, and upload quizzes for the students, and even send textual study material to the students in the form of SMS. So in the initial page, we have a sign-in page. So let me first create a teacher account. So let me create a new teacher here. Suppose the name is Surya P. So after registering the account, let me log in with the same account. Once I log in, I am presented with two options. Either I can add new students to this classroom environment, or I can visit the classes which I teach. So let me see this. So let me add. So I see that so many students are there. Like suppose I want to add a new student here. Suppose this is the number of the student. So this is the number of the student. We basically identify each student with their mobile number, using which we'll send them the study material and quizzes in the form of SMS. So let me register this user. So these are the students in my in the school. You can think of it as a school. So let me go to the classes which I teach. So assuming I am a maths teacher, I will be taking a maths course. So let me create a maths class, and I see that the number of students in this are 0. So once I get into the maths class, I have three options. I can either upload quizzes, upload files, or add new students to my class. So let me add some new students to my class. So I have added these new students to my class who will get the notification about their addition to the class in their mobile application, which Abhishek will continue next.
So whenever something happens on the website, particular SMS will be sent onto the mobile application. So as here, the student has been added to the class. So firstly, as you can see, the mobile application is not connected to the internet. So whatever communication will be done on through SMS. So here we'll be waiting for the SMS to arrive. So now we can see that we have received an SMS which has a particular subject called as class, and whatever is the name of the class. So like this, we will have some different kinds of SMS. So if suppose there is some quiz, so a quiz kind of quiz subject SMS will come here, as we have been added to this particular maths class. This class subject SMS came. So if we look at the application now, the application will fetch these messages and then will present them in an appropriate way. So firstly, we have this classes activity. So as soon as you press on the fetch classes button, this will go through all of your messages and will pick them particularly on the basis of subject. So here, so after going through the SMSs, we here have the maths class added. So when we click on the fetch classes, this maths class is added. So the maths class has two options here: open file and open quiz. So the open quiz button will take you to the quiz activity, which will be added by the teacher, and the open file will take you to a file activity where different content will be uploaded by the professor. So now Ajay will add the quiz.
So let me talk a little bit about the quiz. So the teacher has the ability to conduct quizzes which the student can attend without the need of any internet. We will be sending the information, the quiz information, in the form of multiple SMS, which the application will intercept and create a readable quiz out of that. So let me create a quiz. So suppose I am creating a quiz for the maths class. Let it be called numbers. Suppose I have some questions in it. So this might be one question. The other question might be prime numbers between 1 and 100. So now I have two questions in this quiz, so I can create a quiz out of that. So we can see the quiz has two questions, and every student in this class will get a notification about this quiz in the form of an SMS. So which Abhishek will further guide us through.
So whenever a quiz is being added, those particular SMS will come. So we'll have to wait for them until they arrive. Okay, so now we have received one SMS which reads as which has the subject as quiz, and after that, if you see, it has the name of the class and the name of the quiz. So this thing will add a particular quiz view when you click onto the quiz button, and later on whatever. So now if here we click on the open quiz button, then again when we click on the fetch quizzes, it will go through all the SMSs and fetch the particular quiz for this particular class. So we have the quiz as numbers. Now after this quiz has been added, there can be any number of questions. So up till now we have received one particular question, so which has the subject as quiz, and then it will contain the class name, the name of the quiz, and then there will be an identifier which will give us the question number, so that they can be arranged in that particular order which they have been sent from the website. And later on the content is the question. So here we have seen that now we have received both the questions. Now if we see the application and if we click on the open button, it will again go to through all the SMSs and will fetch the particular questions. So now here we can write the answers, like what is an even prime number to prime numbers between 1 and 100. Means if we look at the count, they are 25. And as soon as we click on the submit button, these answers will be grabbed into an SMS and then sent back to the website.
So coming back to the website, now I have option to explore what and all I have in my quiz. So I have two questions in my quiz, and we just now saw the submission which was made by Aban. We can see what he submitted. He submitted the first one answer to be 2 and second one was 25. So the teacher has the ability to view the submissions made by the students. Next, the teacher also has an ability to send study material to the students. So suppose I'm adding some content here. So suppose let's consider hypothetically this to be a study material which consists of a lot of text which is sent by the teacher to the student. So this might be well beyond the 160 character limit of an SMS. In that case, this study material is broken up into different text messages, and it is sent to the student in that form, which is caught by the application and assembled into a proper study material. So let me post this. So now I have posted my study material. So all the information about it is being sent in the form of SMSs to those students or mobile applications, which Aman will again goes through.
So the material has been posted on the website and we'll have to wait until the messages arrive. Okay, so now we are seeing some messages coming. So the first message which we got was content, which had the subject as content, and then we had some other messages which with subjects file and again the content. So what the file subject specifies is that a particular study material has been uploaded to this particular class which is called as maths, and the name of the file is notes about time, which the teacher can enter on the website. And after this we have whatever information or whatever data is being entered into the study material will be broken down if the limit exceeds into different messages, and then will be sent on the basis of different sequence numbers. So here if we see the first one, it has the indexing is on 0. So if we see the last message, it has the index as 0, and then it is whatever it can accommodate in that particular length it has accommodated and sent, and the remaining part is being sent as another message. So if we go on to the application now, we already have a class, and then when we click on the open file, it will take us to the files activity for that particular class. And when we click on fetch files, it will go through all the SMSs, and whatever study materials have been uploaded, whatever the file name is, it will take that and post it here. Now we see here that notes about time or study material in maths class has been uploaded. Now when we click on the open button, again it will go to through all the SMSs, and whatever particular study material has been uploaded for this particular file in the maths class will be taken and then will be ordered on the basis of the sequence numbers by going through all the SMSs, and then will be combined together to show the study material which was uploaded. And so this is overall the basic functionality of how our application works.
So with that, we come to the end of our presentation.
Thank you.